President Vladimir Putin was asked if he is worried that the world could be heading toward World War III in this situation. Here's what he said.
It is disturbing. I am speaking without any irony, without any jokes. Of course, there is a lot of conflict potential. It is growing, and it is right under our noses, and it affects us directly. And this requires, of course, not only our careful attention to the events taking place, but also the search for solutions. The search for solutions, preferably by peaceful means.
All right, very interesting. Let's bring in Fox News senior correspondent Benjamin Hall, host of American Exceptionalism, available on Fox Nation. Ben, always good to have you with us. You know, this statement by Putin builds upon a statement by his spokesperson, Dmitry Peskov, who said, you know, don't even think about killing Khamenei, that would be opening Pandora's box, and that he believed there would be an outpouring of support for the Iranian regime. Your thoughts on where this stands, and Russia's bold talk, but not a lot of action on behalf of Iran?
Yeah, Martha, it's fascinating. We hadn't heard as much as we expected to from Russia until the last few days. But look, Russia is looking at one of its closest allies right now.
Right.
Iran is part of that coalition between Russia, Iran,
China,
North Korea. And if Iran were to fall, and everyone's looking not just at the nuclear deal, but perhaps if it were to fall, that takes a big ally away from Russia, and they would do everything they can to try and shore them up. On top of that, we know that China is also really interested in having Iran on the table, and now we're seeing China planes flying into Iran, perhaps to pull people out, but also a real awareness of the 1.3 million barrels of oil a day that go from Iran to China. So you suddenly have this coalition of countries that have supported Iran who are pushing back against it. And of course, when Dmitry Peskov earlier said that, you know, if the Ayatollah was assassinated, then that would lead to severe consequences.
Facts.
They are thinking about Putin as well. They do not want to send a message that you can get rid of the leader of a country because you are at war with them, because of course that is Putin's own spokesman when he says that. So those countries looking really, really closely, and I think would do whatever they can to keep those to keep the Ayatollah in power.
Makes sense.
Benjamin Hall, great coverage. Thank you very much. Good to see you. Hey.
Yeah, they talking the truth here. Now, like, I had to educate myself in this. I didn't know what was really going on in here, but like, so I guess when Israel attacked Iran started to attack back. But then Iran was sending way more missiles towards their ass, and they supersonic missiles. And then the U.S. got involved because their little Iron Dome malfunctioned, and they was getting through to their people, right? But this is after Israel already attacked the officials, killed like 7 officials off, you know what I'm saying, military officials for real. They was just trying to do what they did to Palestine, to Iran. But Iran was fighting back, and they was maintaining it. And then I guess they sent a missile to a hospital, they claim. So then the U.S. is like, we're going to get involved if they don't stop and make a deal. But they're not. They weren't supposed to be involved, and they were never involved, right? They don't want to make a deal, which makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Your ally is Israel, so you can't control Israel, so why would I make a deal with you? Because the ones that you can't control is attacking me, just seeing. This is what I've learned. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm not. And then, basically, now there's no ceasefire. Trump wanted an unconditional ceasefire, which means surrender. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be no conditions. You just gonna give up, or we gonna get involved. They said, fuck all that, death to America. That's what they said, man. I'm like, what? Right. But I'm like, you know what? This ain't got shit to do with me for real. But it will affect me if shit go well. Now, they said that we can't survive a nuclear war, but we can survive economic war when it comes to Iran with the United States, because of the fact that they got the oil, but the oil affects 30% of the whole country, of the whole world. So then it'll affect a lot of people, not just us. It'll affect their own allies too, like Russia and China. So what I think they should do, honestly, it's just my opinion, maybe not. Russia should get involved. Hey, man, if the United States get involved, we get involved. And if they get involved, then North Korea getting involved, and Brazil getting involved. You know what I'm saying? We all getting involved with China, because you gonna hire the price up and mess up our whole country, and then your country, and then more countries because of one target. So That's what I'm getting out of this. I'm not sure if I'm right or not, so I want y'all to tell me that in the comment section for real, so then I can get started on that. Make sure you let me know what y'all think about this whole situation. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comment section. If I got it right, you see, I'm from Chicago. I don't know nothing about this shit for real. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm learning, so I'm piecing shit together and then seeing if it, there's no bias to it. And then I go to different news channels and see who's really telling the truth. Streamers who's telling the truth. I believe if they explain it like really good. But it's your boy Angelo Savage. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, man. Don't forget about your boy. It's your boy Savage. Let's go. Peace.